All right, hey everybody, and welcome to Bold Almost Live. Sorry guys, I am traveling today, so today's Bold Live is on tape. I know, I apologize, but I didn't want to miss this opportunity to have a brand new Bold Live and have all of you here where we can talk about the week that was on the Bold and the Beautiful. And some good news on the Bold and the Beautiful. I don't know if you saw our ratings on Soap Opera Network, but they posted their ratings for last week, and Bold and Beautiful is up year to year. So we had a big week last week on the Bold and the Beautiful. Some really good numbers, and I want to thank all of you for tuning in and watching the show and making Bold and Beautiful. Have a great week. I'll let you all debate why we had a good week. What were the reasonings for that? But nevertheless, thank you. We really appreciate it. Also, I got a lot of feedback last week on director Jennifer Howard, who kindly sat in for John McCook, who unfortunately was working. And if you tuned in last week to see John McCook, we will have John back. He's not going anywhere, and we'll have John McCook back, and he looks forward to talking to all of you. He's just so much fun, and I thought we could make it work in his dressing room, but the Wi-Fi is not good down there. But Jen Howard, people love director Jen, and I've kind of underestimated how much you all love hearing kind of like behind the scenes inner workings of the Bold and the Beautiful. So let's have some more people from behind the scenes talk about what they do and how I work with them and how we make the show. And I know you all kind of pick up on some like fun facts about the episodes, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that, or how did they make that happen? So I really appreciate Jen sitting in, and all of you guys, and that was really a fun show. I had a lot of good times there. Next week we will have Kimberlyn Brown on Bold Live. So that's going to be a really, really big show. I'll talk a little bit about that towards the end of this Bold Live. But I want to let you know Henry Samiri is here, and I did an interview with him earlier in the week. Such a cool kid. I mean, this guy, he is so cool. And I had a lot of fun talking with him. And I'm going to show you that interview right now. Okay. All right. Here, hold on. Let me make sure it's recording.
Yep, says recording on my screen.
You see it? All right, perfect. All right. Henry, welcome to Bold Live. How are you?
Good. How are
you? All
you?
right. Well, this is the first time that Henry Samiri's been on Bold Live. As you know, he plays the role of Douglas Forrester. So, Henry, what's it like to be a part of the Bold and the Beautiful?
It's very fun. The cast is fun. The people on the show. I like sometimes going into the sound booth and like saying hi to the people.
Now, do you remember the very first time you came to the Bold and the Beautiful to audition?
I remember it. I remember it good, but it was like, so it was over in downtown, and it was like in this alley, and we went into this building, and Annika was there, and the cast, and the producers. It was pretty fun.
Well, you remember who was there, but no, it was right here at Television City, up here in the offices. Yeah, I know. You were. How old are you right now?
I'm 9.
9. So it was almost 4 years ago. So, would you believe that I have a clip of your audition?
Probably.
But do you want to see your first audition here at the Bold and the Beautiful?
Yes.
Here, take a look.
Okay, so we added the butter and the milk, and now we just have to stir in this, I guess they call it cheese.
May I?
Why, yes, you may. Such manners. Thank you for your help.
Mommy says I'm an excellent sous chef.
Wow, manners and quite the vocabulary. Hey, Douglas, do you know you are a very cool kid?
Thanks. You're a very cool dog. What do you know about heaven?
Heaven?
Daddy says that's where Mommy is.
Yes, and my daughter is there too.
What's it like?
See, that's the thing. We don't really know until we get there.
You don't come back? That's what Daddy said.
Can you say that line one more time?
Oh, well, there you go. There's a little sneak peek from your audition reel. So you did an amazing job. Obviously, I was in the room. I know you blew Brad Bell away, and you got the role of Douglas. Now, it became a really pivotal role when you first started here because you were here during the time where Hope thought she lost her baby.
Yeah.
And remember, you had those like very famous line that you would tell people. Do you remember what that line was?
It was baby Beth is alive.
That's it. That's it. Right. That became like people. Oh my gosh! Like that really fell in love with you during that whole time. And Douglas was the hero. Did it feel good to be the hero?
Like my punchline.
Yeah, your punchline. Yeah, or your catchphrase. Your catchphrase. So let's take a step back. So how do you prepare when you know that you're going to be on the Bold and the Beautiful? Like, do you get really nervous, or do you like work with your mom, or how do you prepare to be on the show?
Well, we usually, if we know that we're working the next week, then like I get home from school on Friday or the week before, and then my mom prints out the lines, and we kind of go scene, like we do like three scenes a day, and then we do like maybe three scenes the other day, and once we finish one day, then we go on to the other day.
So is it like, do you look forward to it, or does it feel like homework? No, you like doing it.
Yeah, I do. It is like homework because I have to do it in my free time.
Mm-hmm. So what do you like to do in your free time when you're not working?
Well, I like to kind of run around the house trying to find things I can jump on.
Well,
And
yeah. Does your mom like that?
mm,
Do you? I hear you play the drums.
yes, my drum set is actually right over here in the corner.
Well, maybe if we have time, you can play some drums for us later. Would you ever like Douglas to play the drums on the Bold and the Beautiful?
Sure,
That would be cool.
we can get one. That'd be
No,
fun.
yeah. I'll talk to Brad about that. Should have Henry Douglas play some drums. So you run around. Do you play any sports?
I do parkour and dancing. I don't really know if that's a sport though. And I also play the piano.
Wow. How long have you played the piano for?
Um, since I was 4, so 5
Okay.
years.
All right. Well, which do you like more, the piano or the drums?
Definitely the drums, because like I can be more reckless with it.
Or-
It definitely gets out more of my energy.
Yeah. Well, I tried to play the piano when I was your age, but you have to practice like lots of hours every day to get good
Yeah.
at it. Um, uh, so hopefully you have time to practice. But you're a busy guy acting. Did you? So you for those of you who watch The Bold and Beautiful, Henry had to take a little break from his role of Douglas because you actually moved to Canada for a short time. Is that right?
Yeah, 5 months.
For 5 months. Did you like Canada?
It was very fun. It was definitely colder when it wasn't summer. But then when it was summer, it was really just as hot as Simi Valley.
Okay. And what was something fun you did in Canada?
Well, I went to this national park. It's not really national, but it's a wildlife park. It is called Lynn Canyon. It was
Hmm.
really fun.
Very cool. So, but you were there. You were there to work. You were working on a show called The Watchful Eye. So,
Yes.
what can you tell us about The Watchful Eye?
Um, it was fun. The cast was really good as well. On my trip to Lynn Canyon, some of the cast actually came, and I actually so like the cast chairs that they have.
Mm-hmm.
I have my cast chair band right on my dresser.
Very cool. And when can we see your this show, The Watchful Eye? Do you know?
January
Okay.
2020.
All right. So everybody, get ready to watch Henry in a new role. Now, what? So obviously you play a kid, but is this like uh, a scary drama or a comedy or?
It's a murder mystery.
Oh, okay.
Cause someone killed my mom in the show,
Okay.
and some think they committed suicide, or some think my dad did it. So we still don't know who it is, or at least I don't
So
know.
all right. So this is dark. So I think Bold and Beautiful really prepared you for this role in a way. So back to Bold and Beautiful. So you're Matthew Atkinson, who plays Thomas, plays your father, and Annika Noel plays Hope. She's your mom. So what's it like working with Matthew and Annika?
It's really fun. Matt is always doing funny things, like funny faces, funny noises, and Annika, funny as well. They're all just a funny bunch.
Funny. Now, but I watch you a lot of the times, on the monitor here in my office. I can see what's happening in the studio. And when you're on stage, you're pretty much all business. You take it very serious. And you pretty much know not only your lines, but you know the people in your scene's lines as well. So I have to say, thank you. Good job for preparing so well. And thank your mother. But you really know your stuff. What has been kind of your favorite scene that you've done? Can you remember like something you had to do or?
My favorite scene, I think, was probably the one with Sophia I just did recently.
Okay. So that coming up, we can't give any spoilers out, but I don't think that's aired yet. But yeah, something coming up. So you like working with Sophia, who plays Kelly?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are fun together. Yeah, it's fun to have youth on our stage, and but especially so professional. Now, what a lot of people may not realize is that while you're here working at the Bold and the Beautiful, you also have to go to school. You don't get out of school by working here at the Bold and the Beautiful. So our studio teacher, her name's Debbie, she teaches you when you're not either in hair and makeup or in wardrobe or running lines or on stage, you have to go to a schoolroom and do some work. So is that fun or is that difficult for you, or how do you manage that?
It's definitely fun when I'm just alone and doing my school, because there's not really any distractions, because I go to public school, so it's kind of distracting. But it's fun. My favorite subject is math.
Oh wow! All right. Well, I think in that shirt, in that clip where you auditioned, you were wearing a shirt that said something about math or all the subjects. I
Yeah,
guess.
it was math, reading, science,
Yeah.
PE, history. I actually have that same shirt in my dresser still.
Oh wow! Wow. So what kind of math are you learning right now in school?
Right now I'm in fourth grade. I don't really know.
Doing estimations.
Oh.
Estimations.
Oh, estimations.
I'm doing
So you've already done your times tables.
Yes,
Or you're
I'm
learning
doing.
times.
I'm doing four-digit multiplication, three-digit multiplication.
Okay. I loved fourth grade. That was probably my favorite class because I like social studies or geography. Not sure what.
Geography.
Yeah, I like learning about the different countries and cities around the world and stuff like that. So yeah.
The best thing about acting is that you actually, most of the countries you learn about, you actually get to go to.
There you go. That's pretty cool. You have that over you have that advantage over the other students. So what's a cool place around the world that you've been to?
I've only moved out of one country, which is Canada. So that's the only country.
That's it?
I've been to two countries, United States and Canada.
Yeah.
Tell him where you filmed.
I filmed in British Columbia, Vancouver.
Okay. Very pretty.
Canada.
Where else in America?
Yeah.
And I have went to New York, Chicago, and Arizona, and LA.
Well, that's pretty cool. And for a young person like that to get to go to all those places. Um, I I'm curious though, having traveled, have you like picked up any like accents or anything from different countries?
Well, I do Australian and
Oh.
British.
Oh. What well, how did you learn that?
Well, I watch a lot of Australian and British YouTubers,
Okay.
and I also speak Spanish.
Oh,
I'm
make
learning,
uh
so I can't really speak that well. So yo hablo
te
español y inglés.
sí. I was te me te gusta. It's, you know what? It's the conjugating of the verbs that always got me. You know, like
Yo, yo tengo 9 años, which
I
I think
have
is nueve
new.
años.
Wait, what did you?
I have 9 years, which
Yep.
is
Okay. Yes, I know tango and gusto. Um, I know enough, but keep with it. Keep learning as many languages you can, because that's how you be. That's how like I don't know. It's very helpful because, like in my job, we travel to France quite a bit, Monte Carlo, and I wish I knew French so that I
yeah.
could communicate more. So, but I know un poco español. I'm sure my viewers are very proud of me. Um, so, so I like your accent a lot. I think maybe we should have like Douglas's like evil twin. So, do you have a friend there with you?
Yes, I wanted to include this guy.
Hey,
He is
it's a nice raccoon.
very, very big. His name is Rocky,
Hey, Rocky.
and he is as tall as me when I sit. So
Who gave that to you?
I actually got it from working on hacks.
Oh, that's right. You now that's oh, I'm so glad you brought that up because Hacks, that is an awesome show, and I was watching it one night, and they were at like a state fair, and there you were. You were playing you were there with your grandma at the fair. What was that like working on that kind of show?
It was fun. I actually got to work with someone from I think it was SNL.
Okay.
But we were at Six Flags, so I got to go on like 3 or 4 rides. So it was fun.
That's awesome. Was that what in Texas or where was it?
No, that was here, the Six Flags.
Oh,
Here.
you shot it here at Magic Mountain.
Yep.
Oh, they did a good job because I couldn't tell. It looked, I just was at Magic Mountain over the weekend myself, and yeah, I need some time to recover from those roller coasters.
What is your favorite ride?
Well, they have a new ride there called Wonder Woman.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, and what's cool about it is you're like single file on the roller coaster. You don't sit with somebody; you sit single, and it never stops. Like it keeps going through the station, and people get off, and then you get on, and it just keeps going. That was pretty cool. That in the Twisted Colossus.
Yeah, Twisted Colossus. I'm really happy because I'm finally able to go on YouTube and like the 54 inches and 52 inches.
Okay, all right. So
well,
did you go?
54,
you went on Twisted Colossus?
It was really fun.
Yeah.
It was the first time I've ever went corkscrew and upside down.
Yeah, I can't wait to go on that again. Yeah, I had more fun than I thought I was gonna have.
The best thing about Twisted Colossus is that you get to go 2 times so you go the first line and then you come back, circle around, and then go to the next line and then you stop.
I was there. So let me see. Let me see if I can show you this video real quick because I was there over the. Let's see. I think it's here. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. They have this thing that's like kind of like a bungee swing, but it's a slide.
Oh yeah, that I think I've seen that.
Here, watch this.
The first ride I ever went on was Ninja.
So this is me. I'm up there with my friend Haley,
Oh
and
man,
yeah,
yeah, I saw that one. It's right by like the desert one, like the
yeah.
racer.
Mm-hmm.
It's right by the one that's made out of wood and super loud.
I did that. I didn't tell my mom I was doing that. I mean, she wasn't there, but she saw the video, and then she told me to never do that again. So, gotta listen to your moms. What's the most important or the biggest piece of advice your mom has told you?
Always persevere, never give up. Because
Oh,
the only thing that's impossible is impossibility. But if impossibility is impossible, that's something that's impossible. So it makes my mind twisted.
well, that is excellent. That is good advice. But yes, it is a mind bender for sure. So, Henry, before we go, would you mind playing the piano or drums or what? Can you play one of your instruments?
Yes, I have my drums. So.
All right. Let's have a little concert.
I don't know if you can.
All right, Henry, take it away. Yes. All right. Nice. All right. Good job, Henry. All right. Well, Henry, is there anything you might want to say to the fans before we go?
I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and support of my comeback. And stay tuned because what's happening next is super big.
All right.
But
Well,
I can't spoil it.
no spoilers. But all right. Hopefully you can come back more, Henry. I love chatting with you. And why don't you play us out?
Okay. Next time on Bold and Beautiful.
All right. Man, that kid is super talented. That was amazing. Love Henry. And next time that I'm not traveling, we should have Henry on the show, maybe with Matthew and Annika. And that would be a fun show, the three of them, and we can talk about, the dynamic and what it's like to have TV parents. But thank you, Henry, so much for joining us. I really appreciate that. And I hope you guys all enjoyed that interview. Now, the week ahead, we're going to have a really cool celebration on Tuesday here at the Bold and Beautiful, celebrating 30 years of Sheila Carter on the Bold and the Beautiful, and which will all lead to our Halloween episode, which is a all about Sheila. It's a Sheila-rific episode, and it's going to be a really fun look back at some of the best Sheila moments, and as we celebrate the holiday of Halloween. So be sure to come back next week, October 28th, Friday, and let's have some Halloween fun. I'm sure we'll talk all about the candy that I like to eat, and so I hope you bring your favorite candy as well. All right. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Hey, if you want to interact with me, you can follow me on Instagram at CaseyCast or on Twitter at Kasprzyk. Send me a message. But until next week, I'm Casey Kasprzyk here at the Bold and the Beautiful, reminding you to be bold, be beautiful, and be back next week for an all-new episode with Kimberlyn Brown. Have a great weekend, everybody.
So that's it?
That's it, Katie.